You're watching Moments with Jill Walker. Today I want to talk about the subject of pleasing. And you might ask, well, pleasing who? It's pleasing God. It says in John 8:29, "For I do always those things that please Him." How can we do that though? Well, it says in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6, that without faith, it's impossible to please Him. That they that come to God must believe that He is, and He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. It begins when we give our heart to Jesus, when we become born again, and then when we have made that prayer of firm assurance that we've committed our lives to Him. Not only will He give us eternal life, but right now, here on earth, He has told us in His Word that He will see us through every situation. It may not be a perfect life. Everything may not go well all the time, but He's with us. He'll never leave us nor forsake us. It says in Matthew chapter 3:17 that when Jesus was being baptized, He heard a voice that said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." So you see, Jesus, He always was ready to please the Father in everything He said and did. It says in 1 Thessalonians 2:4, "Not as pleasing men, but God, which trieth the hearts." It says in Acts 5:29 that we ought to obey God rather than men. So many times we want to please people. We want to have friends. We want to make them happy. And then we kind of push God aside. But it really should be God first. And then enjoying your friends and people and your family. But God should always be first. 1 Thessalonians 4:1 says, "We beseech you, brethren, as ye have received of us, how ye ought to walk and to please God, so ye would abound more and more." That's a good verse. Enoch was an example in the Old Testament of a person who pleased God. He pleased God so much, he didn't even die. He was just translated to heaven. It says in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 5, that he, meaning Enoch, had this testimony. This was before he was translated, that he pleased God. May you and may I continue to please God in everything we say and do. I want to do always those things that please Him. Don't you? You've been watching Moments with Jill Walker. God bless you today.